Hello, welcome back to my channel. I am TC, your girlfriend, not girlfriend, and the most honest F buddy you've never had. As always, let's get right into it. How to process the realities of your dynamic. For me, this isn't a difficult one, but I understand for others, and maybe, I would say maybe guys, but I think guys and girls, for different reasons, may have trouble processing certain aspects of what a FB or FWB dynamic, what it encompasses. The first thing that I feel like it may be a little difficult to process in those dynamics for some is that your FB is effing other people. I know that once you start getting really close to this person and most of the days you guys are spending together and you're having a great time, you're only being intimate with each other for a certain period of time just because it kind of, you guys are focused in, especially if you're busy people like I was. I'm pretty busy, so I don't like having all these other type situations going on. So I'm pretty much just right here with one person. But understanding and remembering that you guys agreed upon no commitment, the reality is that person is probably involved with other people. Something that I feel like is helpful to think about is the fact that you guys agreed upon this, right? And they're still spending time with you. Just because they spend time with another person doesn't mean that they don't value the time that they spend with you. If they're out there, they have this partner and that partner and that partner and that partner, it doesn't mean that they care about you any less. Don't fixate on the other people that they're spending time with. I understand that your brain wants to do that, especially if you guys are spending most of your time together. Don't let your brain fixate on that. Kind of approach it with a bit more logic, right? You guys entered in something so that you don't have to feel committed to one another, which means you're also not committed to them. So you may not be out here doing other things just because it's not something that you want to do. But remember, that's a choice that you're making. You could be out here doing anything. If you're with a partner who you guys are in this dynamic, but they're out doing what they want to do, but they're not cool with you doing what you want to do, then you're in a one-sided dynamic. And if I were you, I would leave or change things because that's not fair to you. My point for that is don't fixate on the other people that they're spending time with. Remember that you guys chose to spend time with one another. So just focus on that. When you guys are spending time together, if it feels good, it feels good. And that's that. This I feel like maybe a little bit more for the guys. Your FB or friends with benefits may not always be in a smashing you mood. So they may go through these spurts of times where they don't feel like having sex with you. Okay, I understand that the dynamic you entered into was one formed around that maybe, or maybe not formed around that, but that was a really big element of it. But do understand that things change, emotions change, and it doesn't mean that they change forever, but it does mean that they've changed right now. That's okay. If you guys are friends with benefits, you should be experiencing other things in life with one another. So you guys are hanging out with other friends, you guys are doing things, traveling. For me, that's the case. Like we were traveling, we were hanging out, we were experiencing life together, just in general, like day-to-day life, work, whatever. We were experiencing those things together. So when I kind of got locked into a work mode, and when I'm in work mode, as Drake said, no, wait, that wasn't Drake. I can't remember who that was. Oh, I think it was 21. No, yeah. No. As Lil Baby said, when he's locked in, he ain't fucking no bitches, he ain't buying no clothes. I really get locked in on what I'm doing. So I am not in kind of like the having sex mood. That didn't mean that I didn't want to spend time with my FB. I did. I enjoy spending time with him, and I really didn't want him to go anywhere because of that. So if your FB is in this place for whatever reason where they are not feeling like having sex with you, it's okay. It doesn't mean that they like you any less. It doesn't mean that they, don't want to spend time with you. It doesn't mean that they don't want to be intimate with you, because there's other ways of being intimate. You can be cuddling, laying up watching shows, going out on little dates if that's what you guys do. There's other elements of intimacy that you guys can share that don't necessarily involve the actual thing. So don't get really anxious about that. Just relax. Understand that you're in a friends with benefits situation, which means you are a free agent. So you can, if you need that kind of thing, you can go out and get it. It's not that big of a deal. You're not committed to anything, right? So go out and get it. I mean, be honest about what you're doing. Like, don't cover it up. You shouldn't have to cover it up anyway. But understand that, okay, if this person doesn't want to have sex, I still have a lot of fun with this person. So I'm going to keep having fun with this friend, but I'm going to go over here and also make a friend. Period. That's it. That's all there is to think about that. This may be a little harder for females, I feel, than guys. It's funny, the last point was more for guys, but in this point, I feel like it's more for females. Coming to the realization that your FB may never see you as the one. It wasn't really a big deal for me, but I feel like maybe for one of the friends with benefits situations that I was in, when he started moving into a space where he could see us being together, I couldn't see that. That wasn't where my mind was. It wasn't where my mind was going. And even though we were having a great time and enjoying one another, that is not something that I saw. So coming to the realization that the person that you're in this dynamic with may never see you as their lifetime partner. It could be for a multitude of reasons. Maybe you guys don't have life goals that align. Maybe there are some things about them that they feel like could cause a problem later on down the line for the both of you. Maybe there's a way that you guys don't mesh that they feel could pose conflict in the future. They have their reasons, and it's not for you to dwell on. If you get to a point where you want something more and they don't want anything more and you can't handle that or you're not cool with that, okay, you're free to leave. Again, you guys are free agents. You can do what you want with respect to the other person. Don't try to fit yourself into being who you think they want long term, or trying to compare yourself to another person who you feel like is who they want to be with long term. Maybe it was like an ex they were with and you're trying to sit there and think about, well, what did the ex have that I didn't have? Don't do that. You may just never be their one. And that is okay. Right now, for this period of time, you guys are enjoying the time that you're sharing together. So enjoy that time. Live in the moment, really. FB situations are really about living in the moment and enjoying the time that you guys are sharing together. Don't boggle your mind with what the future holds for the two of you. The only thing that for me was solidified, or that I thought was solidified, was that I would be friends with this person long term. That's the only thing for me that was solidified. Anything else past that was something I did not worry myself with. So understanding some truths about this dynamic. They are either going to be, or maybe, or possibly in the future, being involved with other people. That's just the truth. It's just a fact. It goes with the dynamic. They may not always feel like being intimate with you, or they may not always feel like having sex with you. And that's cool. I mean, maybe you feel some type of way about it, but don't hurt yourself thinking too much about it. They didn't like not want to spend time with you. It really is just simple. I know for me, I just was really locked in on what I was doing. So things shifted. One point in time it was every day. And then I was like, I don't have the time to do that. I don't even have the bandwidth to be sexy and be cute and all this other kind of stuff. I don't have the time for that. So I enjoy spending time with this person, but it's not where I'm at right now. That just may happen. It is a fact. And the last thing, you may never be the one for them. And that is okay. It really is. All of these things are okay. You are in a YOLO kind of relationship. So you only live once. You're having a great time. Be in the moment and have fun with the moments that you guys are sharing together and with the pieces of life that you guys are experiencing together, because those are really fun. That's why you're here. That's why they're there. Have fun. Enjoy. Bye, guys.